19240407. Today I would like to explain how important it is not to smoke in the campus area. Guys, you know that smoking is dangerous, right? Not only is it dangerous for smokers, even people who inhale cigarette smoke are also dangerous. In fact, cigarette smoke contains more than 7,000 chemicals. And according to the World Health Organization, smoking is major cause of many diseases, including lung cancer, heart disease, and respiratory disorders. If someone smokes on campus, many students feel uncomfortable inhaling cigarette smoke, especially if someone has asthma. Not only does it make you uncomfortable, the smell of cigarettes will also disrupt concentration and create an unhealthy environment. Moreover, if the remaining cigarette butts are thrown away carelessly, it will pollute the campus environment. In my opinion, it is best not to smoke in the campus area because it is very dangerous for other people and will create an unhealthy environment. Let's work together to keep the campus healthy and just not smoke in the campus area. Small action will have a big impact on you and the people around you. That's all from me. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Safitri. My student ID is 19240407. Today I would like to explain a little about the simple present. Before we explore the simple present in detail, do you know what simple present is? Okay, simple present is used to express habit, general fact, or action that occur repeatedly or routinely. The function of the simple present are two. That is, the first is general truth. General truth refers to stating the truth that always applies. An example is, the sun rises in the east. The second is habitual action. Habitual action refers to activities carried out at a certain time. An example is eat, drink, and sleep. Before we get into the structure of the simple present, we need to know what subject, verb, and object are. Subject is the predator in the sentence. Verb is action, state, or event. And object is the recipient of the action in the sentence. Okay, let's continue to the structure of the simple present. The first is positive sentence. The formula for the structure of the simple present is subject plus verb 1 with s or es plus object. An example of a positive sentence is you play music. You is subject, play is verb 1, and music is object. Okay, next example is I buy a pen. I is subject, buy is verb 1, a pen is object. Next example is she plays music. She is subject, play is verb 1, music is object. Next example is he buys a pen. He is subject, buys is verb 1, a pen is object. Please pay attention to the top and bottom sentence. Is there a difference? Well, there is a difference. The top sentence does not use s, while the bottom sentence use s in the verb. The question is, why doesn't the sentence above use s and es? Okay, the answer is because the use of s and es is only for the subject he, she, it. Okay, let's move on to the second simple present structure, namely negative sentence. The formula is subject plus do not or does not plus verb 1 plus object. An example of negative sentence is I don't like him. I is subject, don't is do not, like is verb 1, him is object. Next example is I don't have a pet. I is subject, don't is do not, have is verb 1, A pet is object. Next example is she doesn't like me. She is subject, doesn't is does not, like is verb 1, me is object. Next example is he doesn't have a pet. He is subject, doesn't is does not, have is verb 1, a pet is object. There is also a difference between the top and bottom sentence in negative sentence, namely the use of do not and does not. Because do not that for the subject I, you, we, they, but does not that for the subject he, she, it. The last of simple present structure is the interrogative sentence. The formula is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus object. An example of an interrogative sentence is do you love me? Do is do or does. You is subject. Love is verb 1. Me is object. Next example is do you have a pet? Do is do or does. You is subject. Have is a verb 1. A pet is object. Next example is does he love me? Does is do or does. He is subject. Love is verb 1. Me is object. Next example is does she have a pet? Does is do or does. She is subject. Have is verb 1. A pet is object. There is also a difference between the top and bottom sentence in interrogative sentence, namely the use of do and does. Because the word do is for the subject I, you, we, they. But the word does is for the subject he, she, it. This is an example question. Change it into a positive sentence. Question is, number 1, she doesn't enjoy reading books in the evening. Number 2, do they play soccer every Saturday? Okay, the answer is number 1, she enjoys reading books in the evening. Number 2, they play soccer every Saturday. Okay, that's all my explanation this time. Sorry if there are a lot of mistakes. See you next time and thank you.